Vucevic is the pivot. Williams is in the other post spot. And it's White in at the 1. And for Memphis, they've got Kennard. Jackson is out there with Williams. And it's Tillman in at the center. Injuries certainly playing a factor for both teams, Greg, in this matchup.
And, Kevin, it's an unfortunate part of the game, but unavoidable. Every team deals with the injuries throughout the course of the season, so there's no time now for excuses.
Here's Levine. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
What determination from Levine, finding his finish despite the contact.
Levine against Kennard. Williams passes to Jackson. No good with the triple. White finds Williams. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Outside DeRozan. Tries from 10. It's good.
Double D has that soft touch, and it serves him well on that interior.
Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. 4-point game. Pass to Tillman. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. We're about 1 minute into the first. Last game for Chicago, it was a loss to the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And tonight, I expect them to play better offensively, try to get some closer looks.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And it's Vucevic missing.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
With the Grizzlies, Richard, we've heard about an emphasis on defense in the past few years.
Yeah, and there has been some improvement. They were a middle-of-the-road type defensive team not too long ago. But the last few seasons, they have played impact defense.
Now, here's DeRozan. Boy, he just disappeared against Cleveland. They needed him. Vucevic with the bucket.
It's almost like he had a bird's-eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
Here's Gilliard. To the paint. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
White the pass to Levine. Grizzlies with the rebound. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it.
And just no fear, guys. I mean, he is willing to mix it up in the paint with the big boys.
Kennard against Levine. The offensive rebound.
I thought he had that ball sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
White finds DeRozan. Lets it go from 11. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. The Grizzlies have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Jackson. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
This is where you want Jackson Jr. going to town. He's got a nice soft touch around the rim.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. RJ, one thing you've been able to count on with the Bulls is their solid defensive play.
Yeah, if only they could turn those defensive stops into more points. They have to improve their offense. That's the one thing that has slowed them down from being a real postseason contender.
The Bulls making a switch here. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Alex Caruso comes in for Williams. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Levine. And it's Carter in for White. And there's the foul. We'll go on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
A minute 20 left in the first quarter of the game. Carter against Pippen. Outside Williams. Here's Jackson. Chicago grabs the miss. Caruso finds Carter. Drummond with it. Carter looking around. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. That one good for two.
A tall and powerful big. Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
The pass to Roddy. Nice D from DeRozan. Bulls have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Caruso kicks to Carter. Back to Caruso. And Carter has it in the corner. And again, Chicago turns it over.
Memphis ball. Now into the lineup for your Grizzlies, Jackson.
Pippen against Carter. Pass to Aldama. Jacks up a three. The shot comes out. It's a tie game in Memphis. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
The Bulls, 8.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Taking a look at the Bulls. Vucevic is the pivot. Williams is in the other post spot. The guard set is White alongside Levine. And it's Caruso in at the small forward. And a key guy for this offense, Luke Kennard.
One of the best shooters in the game, can do it off the catch and off the bounce. Rarely misses a free throw, and when he doesn't have a good look, he makes the right play.
Now, here's Kennard. 11-point game his last outing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jackson. Great D that time from Vucevic. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Shots good by Kennard. Kennard's got his first basket. Chicago trailing here. Williams finds Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
How about those handles from the big man, Vuj? Okay, big fella, I see you.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Gilliard. White covering. Jackson, that's a two-pointer. Chicago grabs the miss. Williams passes to Caruso. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
For Alex Caruso, the advanced numbers say he is one of the best defenders in the league.
The eye test backs that up. Caruso just sticks to guys, performs very well against the best guards in the game, is tremendous at anticipating sets. It shows his basketball IQ.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And as the trade deadline gets closer and closer, we're starting to hear, Richard, more chatter about who's on the trading block.
Yeah, no question. Some teams are looking to make some moves, Kevin, while others are somewhat content to stand pat and trust in their continuity. It'll be interesting to see what happens.
Jaren Jackson. He's checked in for Jackson. So he makes one of two as the second one misses. With the Grizzlies, Richard, there's so much talent. They just haven't made a big run in the postseason.
Yeah, it's coming. They've lost to the Warriors and they've lost to the Lakers the last 2 years. Both of these teams just have a tremendous amount of an experience advantage versus the Grizzlies, and it showed.
Here's White. Grizzlies making the shot, and he gets it to go. White's got 5 points in the quarter.
And what body control. Even when White gets bodied up, he sticks with his shot.
Passes it to Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And when it comes to Kobe White, a young guard who shoots with assertiveness.
Well, he's a guy that knows his role, Greg. And when he's out there, his teammates encourage him to shoot the ball because they know how hot he can get.
Shoot two.
And that one falls for White.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Konchar's checked in for Memphis. And both free throws good for White.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Here's Gilliard. White covering. Outside for Jackson. Drills it from outside. Jackson's got 5 now.
What separates Jaren from other bigs is he's got great confidence in his shot.
And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Roddy's checked in, and it's Williams in for Williams. The Bulls also changing it up. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. DeRozan comes in for Zach LaVine, and it's Carter in for Kobe White. Here's Gilliard. He's got 6, and the dunk by Jackson.
Goodness, Jackson off the sweet pass. Throw it up to him. Jaren knows what to do.
DeRozan finds Caruso.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Memphis moving it around. Williams with the block. Caruso, the pass to Williams. Williams with the defensive effort. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Grizzlies. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That is his first foul of the game. And Memphis making a change here. Pippen's checked in. The Bulls making a change here as well. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Alex Caruso. We've got 1:18 left in the first half of the game. Shoots from the line. Roddy no good. Bulls have gone 4 of 6 in the field here in the second. DeRozan gets the bucket. DeRozan's got his second basket of the night.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Here's Roddy. No scoring in this one, and it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Santi Aldama's checked in for Memphis. He kicks it to Pippen from 12 feet out. No good off the back of the rim.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Down low. Carter outside. And here is Dosunmu. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Dosunmu's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bulls. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. It's Pippen with the drive. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Knocked away. It's stolen by DeRozan by himself. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Bulls out front. They lead by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks. Nick, are you guys executing the game plan the way you want?
I think mainly on offense, we're finding open looks and we're knocking them down. So just got to keep doing that. I think on defense, and then we're doing a pretty good job. But I think we've been playing pretty well so far.
Okay, we'll see if you can keep that going. Thanks, Nick. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. They gained a little ground there in the second quarter. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
Well, I like what I'm seeing on the offense. They're keeping things simple, getting to their spots and executing. Nothing fancy, kind of like Shaq's suit.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Grizzlies.
They did some good things, but not enough. They need to start being more assertive. Go harder to the rim. Generate some free throw opportunities at the very least. Do something.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment, defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple seasons ago, and it has served them well.
They've got Jackson. So Williams out there, and it's Gilliard in at the point guard position. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Here's Gilliard after the made shot from Nikola Vucevic, and it's sent back by White. One-on-one fast break. Second chance shot, and there's the bucket as Williams finishes it off. Williams has got his first points of the night.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls lean in on their veteran core. Zach LaVine said, you just got to be consistent every day and have championship habits. Each and every day, you've got to have a goal in mind and get to that mindset of we're building for something. We've all sacrificed for the greater good. Kevin?
And that's what we're talking about. That's what it takes. David, thanks.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up. And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed one shot in their first 5.
Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by LaVine. In transition, here come the Bulls. Williams kicks to Vucevic. DeRozan passes to LaVine. Shoots the 3. DeRozan's shot is off. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 7. There's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jackson's got 9 points. You know, Richard, this is not just your job. You're a huge fan of basketball. So, that being said, who is your favorite player to watch?
Back in the day, it was David Robinson. He was my very, very first favorite player, and I actually got to play against him in his last game that he ever played in the NBA Finals when they beat us. But right now, it's probably Steph Curry, Jokic, LeBron. I love guys that just play the game in such a beautiful, unique way. As a fan, that's my favorite.
DeRozan, that's good.
Beating good defense, DeRozan scores even when it's not easy.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. Tell you what, RJ, in over a decade, all DeMar DeRozan has done is get better.
Yeah, he's continuing to become a more efficient scorer. He's been a star. Multiple All-Star games, multiple All-NBA awards, and he's been doing it with different franchises as well.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Chicago also making some changes. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Alex Caruso comes in for Williams. And it's Dosunmu in for Levine. Now here's Drummond. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 6.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Pippen against White. Pass to Roddy. There's the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Roddy's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Caruso, the pass to Dosunmu. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And it's Drummond missing.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
The pass to Aldama. Here's Roddy. And there's the drive. They swipe it. Pushing it up. Here's Drummond. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Drummond's got his second basket of the night.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here's Jackson. Back to Pippen. Clock at 4. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. No good on the triple. Bulls leading by 9. Pass to Dosunmu. Kicks it to DeRozan. Now White. Passes to Dosunmu. Now here's Caruso. White with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Dosunmu, the pass to DeRozan. Over Williams. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we've reached the end of the third. Bulls lead by 9. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
Exert yourself by being disciplined and focused on the right stuff. All right, good job. Oh, let's go.
Words of praise from Billy Donovan asking them to stay locked in, make good choices.
Yeah, and when all 5 of these guys are on the same page, great things tend to happen. So let's see if that continues.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. So the Bulls 5 right now. Vucevic is the pivot. Williams is in the other post spot. The guard set is White alongside Levine. And it's Caruso in at the small forward position. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Chicago.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is getting steals, and that can be attributed to their tenacious style defensively.
LGA for the Bulls, it's been a struggle to find consistency the past few seasons.
It's been a one step forward, one step back kind of situation. That they don't need to set their sights on a title yet. They just have to establish that winning culture.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Gilliard's checked in. And so Caruso nails both of them. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Here's Gilliard. There's the lob to Jackson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
A big target with good hands. Jackson doing damage in the pick and roll.
Chicago leading by 9. Pass to Caruso. From the baseline. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Really thought he had this one. And the defense, they were giving it to him.
Here's Williams. Williams with the block. White looking around. Gilliard with the rebound. Grizzlies shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Drives to the hoop. Here's Tillman. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Zach LaVine.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Bulls. Vucevic finds Caruso. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. LaVine, good.
You can see the work LaVine has put in on his three-point shot. He is now a legit threat from deep.
It's tipped. And here we go. Fast break. LaVine's got it. Back to White. Outside LaVine. And there's the pass to Williams. Out to the right wing. Here's Caruso. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 3 assists tonight. Here's Gilliard. White covering. Yep, it counts.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
The Bulls leading by 11. Caruso kicks to Williams. Outside, White. Fires for 3. Here's Vucevic. It's blocked. Here's Gilliard. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Jackson. Nice D from Williams.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Now here's Williams, a 3-ball, and he's good on the 3-ball. Williams has got the lead up to 14 now for the Bulls.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
And the Bulls making a change here. DeRozan's checked in. Here's Gilliard. White covering. To the inside. Here's Jackson, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Here's White. Gilliard with the rebound. Gilliard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Williams. The Grizzlies with another miss. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Williams against DeRozan. Good. And the Bulls lead by 14.
What control from DeRozan. Outstanding job just kind of muscling that shot in.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're trailing by 14. 1:12 left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, DeMar DeRozan.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
And they were in danger of losing back-to-back games before he stepped to the forefront here tonight. This was not a game he was going to let get away from him.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Bulls.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for DeMar DeRozan.
And we can't forget about his effort on defense, specifically how many steals he was able to grab. Just an absolute pest.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second.
Couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
The feed to Vucevic. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Bulls lead by 16.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Here's Gilliard. Jackson from long range. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Levine passes to DeRozan. Back to Levine. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Roddy. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled into this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you. DeMar, we know this team has offensive options, but it looks like there's great confidence defensively now.
Yeah, we have to. That's what we got to do. If we play defense, we know we can score the basketball whenever we want. We just got to get stopped.
Very impressive, DeMar. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. So long.